Hello, hello. It's Glitch Go here, solo casting. We got a Divine versus Viridian, so it's gonna be an interesting game. Divine obviously top seed in the group fell to Boba and T, so Boba and T looking like they're gonna claim the top seed coming out of groups. Viridian though got a little bit to prove. Let's just have a quick, I should probably have had the bracket open, but a quick look at how Viridian are placed right now. They have lost the game to MQU Quartz and beat MH 2-1, so, and Amethane 2-0. So Viridian, rough start with MQU Quartz game, but brought it back on some of the lower seed teams. But if you're Viridian, you don't really want to go into playoffs with two wins. I mean, technically three because one of them's a bye win, but because Trop FF'd. But you don't want to come into playoffs where you're basically guaranteed for playoffs because you beat the two lower seeds, Quartz, Boba and T, and Divine fighting over those top seeds. But you don't want to come into playoffs with just wins against the lower seed teams because it's not going to bring yourself confident coming into the playoffs. And if you're fourth seed coming into the playoffs, you're versing one of those top seeds who destroyed the whole group. So definitely not ideal situation. And a quick comment on the comps. We have more of a standard comp coming out from VDN. A bit the double initiator coming out on split. You don't see it super often. It's definitely viable. But the Sky Fade looking to play maybe a slower attack, get some information compared to something like a double duelist setup. But you're going to need to be able to get mid a lot more. If you have double initiator, you want mid. And on the side of Divine, they've got the Viper Sage. I've seen this. I mean, if you've been keeping up with GC, you would have seen this coming out from Casey, I believe. And yeah, they made pretty good work of it. But it's just going to be a fast A-pop. Looks like the pistol. Just a fast A hit. Shiny's going to call over the rotates. The triple flank coming out though. Might be interesting to see how this is navigated. Be a lot ahead of themselves. Gonna dodge the flash a bit long. Starfire though, able to get the first kill. Max able to get a little bit of a tag, but Panda's facing this, getting one for his troubles. Bomb Dolphin now taking this fight. Last man standing, and Neela just gonna clean it up. And Divine with the perfect retake coming out. I mean, the triple flank pinch. It's well played, and you're able to just suffocate the players on site. And that's what happens if you go for a fast play on a pistol and the defense have a good idea to back themselves up. This triple flank denies all that fast space gained, and because pistols where you want to group up more often, it turns out in their favor. Let me just check. Yes, stream is running all good.
That should work.
Athena, just gonna wall off this mid area. One stinger coming out from Viridian here, but it's not a full force. It's just they had some money. They're gonna be taking the forefront of this. They're gonna flash through most of slow drops. The pop flash, a little bit of a tag up, but Fami subjects. Oh, he might have an amazing timing into his Vents play, but Raven might be aware of this. Bomb Dolphin taking this duel. Gets taken out by Shiny. The flash gonna clear out their information of both Fami subjects. But in the meanwhile, the plot is going down for the side of Viridian. So even though they're not really getting any picks right now, it's good to get the plant for the extra money. But Max gotta get a pick and come out with his life. Maybe subjects a little lurk pick into mid, but the HP is so low. But Panda's making it very possible. Max, another pick. Raven finally collects that kill, but 1v2 out of themselves, gets the first, spots out Pandas, but time is not on their side, and Pandas with the right click, and it's absolutely disastrous for Divine. And Viridian, what looked like was just gonna come out with a plant, Max getting that early pick into CT, and everything falling and crumbling as ones are given, and the classics with the one stinger comes out on top. It didn't even look like it was a possibility coming into the round, but Viridian bring it back and immediately thrifty. Just walk down mid, but it's a fast A hit coming out from Viridian again. And this time, just a double flank. Raven.
Spike planted.
No. Pandas peeking out, but Starfire is able to collect. B. Gonna be playing patient on this angle. Afino. Just looking to group with the team. Max able to get a 2K onto this flank, but suddenly, somehow, numbers are in the favor of Divine, and sometimes games just happen like this, where it's thrifty after thrifty, and it looks like this game's off to a interesting start.
Thrifty. I'll crab walk next time. Make it easier for ya.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw it on the pistol, and we've seen it again. Viridian, these fast A takes, they can get the site, but Divine's retakes have been stellar. And it's coming down to, you want that mid control. That was the deciding factor on that eco round. Because when you have double initiator, you should be able to get this mid control a lot easier. And this immediate swing out, B gets blended out. The slow comes out. Looks like Starfire is going to collect. And an early pick coming out for Divine. Very favorable for themselves. It's one where to stall this push on the B main angle. And Chinese just jiggling out. Viridian finally showing their face. Rotate, one rotate being called from A here. And Shiny, the spam kill, a little bit greedy for the orb grab. I mean, what can you do on an eco? And looks like we won't be seeing another thrifty coming out.
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off. Poison orb emitting.
It's just a
30
standstill
seconds
here.
left.
Fino, the Odin, a little bit whiffy! Still gets one though. Bomb Dolphin able to get the kill onto Starfire. Brings it in their favor a little bit, but with Pandas being shut down, not really a chance in winning this round. The spike is down, 12 seconds left. You're just looking for damage, you get one. And, I mean, for Viridian, it's solid. They, you know, one little misplay for the orb grab, but in the end, you're able to get 3 picks. It's a pretty solid eco, but not close to like a thrifty or anything. And for Viridian, I do want to see them abuse the double initiator. Just, it's got a lot more power on split for this mid side, because you have this mid space off this initiator utility, which is basically required to get this mid space, and then on top of that, you still have initiator util for the site execs, which is why you would run double initiator if you're the side of Viridian. Starfire able to get this early duel onto Bomb Dolphin. And I mean, it's gonna make it a lot harder for the side of Viridian. No duelist now coming into this round. It's just such a slow default, but they're not really making space. They're leaning on Bomb Dolphin to get space on the side, and now they're just kind of sitting in the mains, sitting with this kind of mid space, not really anything there, and they've just let seconds pass. There's been no mistakes coming out from Divine. The ult comes out now. And, I mean, it's a good timed ult. Around the 40-second mark is when you're going to want to hit. But Panda's able to catch on Shiny, and it makes the side a little bit more open. But still, Memphis here because of the Sky. Raven able to get one. Spam, nearly good for the second. Eye's going to tag, but Neela able to get the lurk. Now they're forced to exec onto the side. Obey Me subjects scaling at the front. Spike needs to go down. The slow comes out. Obey Me subjects gets caught out, trying to avoid it. Max now left it a 1v4. Not able to stabilize the shots onto Neela, and 4-1 lead for Divine. And I'm just not gonna make mistakes last time I solo casted where I talked too much, so the silences and pre-rounds, I'm sorry. But yeah. But I mean, Viridian have so many ultimates online. It's a shame they're on an eco round here.
Bring them down.
Looks like they want to be able to take this mid space. They've assessed. They have to group together here. The slow comes out. Smoke and vents as well. And Fino, the Odin, held onto his angle. The slow comes out. But the blind is really good. Damage getting taken out. And Shiny now isolated on side alone. Has to do a lot. I mean, Bomb Dolphin gets the ult out. Shiny only able to get one on site here. Starfire ult sent out to get that pick. But still, the space is in favor of Viridian. If they can retrieve the spike, they have the smokes online. And yeah, now they should be able to retrieve Spike. They have Vandal. 2 Sheriffs still got full shields. So it's not as doomed for Viridian as you'd seem. But this flank coming out, no one's even considering that. And they're just going to let the flank play. Bomb Dolphin considering it now. The timing is gone for Neela. And Bomb Dolphin able to collect. Bomb Dolphin spots out Starfire. Now you've got an idea, they're both in heaven here. Nice triple tap from Pandas, shameless gameplay, but I love it. And he keeps it up! A thrifty! And Viridian only winning their ecos. And I think it's partly because of how they're playing their full buys. Because for Viridian, we've seen they hit this A site, or they're gonna just do a slow default that doesn't really make sense. But on these ecos, they come up with good ideas where they group, they deathball, and they try and force space. And I just want to see that coming out on the buy rounds. I mean, sometimes you've got to play the eco round, sorry, the buy rounds a bit more confidently. This time it's just another A hit. Not too sure why, because it hasn't been too successful. Bomb Dolphin able to get the double kill! Bomb Dolphin turning it up, and I mean, surely the retakes have been good for the side of Divine, but a 5v3 would take the cake. Bomb Dolphin facing in CT here. The C's as well, but Bomb Dolphin gets heavily tagged up. The heal probably too far away to consider. Shiny scaling in this ramp side. Obey Me subject's not looking the way, but B has their back. I mean, you have an idea. They're both on the CT angle now. You just collect, and it's a flawless round, and it's going to stabilize Viridian's economy. I mean, Divine gonna have to eco, bring it 4-4 if you can close out this anti-eco. And I mean, although it was sketch, Bomb Dolphin, just the heroics coming out from him. Able to get the 2k onto site, basically claim the round. I mean, what else? What more could you ask of him? Just getting yourself a nice, comfy round, and probably another to boot. See how Divine want to play this eco round.
Time to hunt.
Boomy subject's just gonna dog through. Looks like they're just grouping for this B hit. They haven't really tried this before. Bomb Dolphin able to get the first pick onto site. Not able to stabilize, but Shiny and Neil are able to collect. Molly comes out on the CT angle. And as though, able to catch onto Shiny, bring the man advantage back in their favor. Boomy subjects just wants to double up on this main pillar and backside angle. Don't know what the last two members are. Starfire gonna dash out, just one dash B, able to collect, and in the end, Pandas gonna get the last kill. And it's a pretty clean anti-eco. I mean, they just did a B hit and were able to get the early picks onto the site. And not too much to say about their own. Coming into this round for Divine, I mean, you want to see a bit better of a defensive half. It's split. You've got Viper Sage. It's pretty strong defensive comp. Boomy subject's gonna dog through, but not gonna find as much value as he would have wanted. Looks like the scout was considered, but the call to fake? No, he's just in vents for fun. Or sewers for fun. That's cool. Starfire gonna face the smoke, but the knife out of the worst possible time if you're not able to get the trade. Rez comes out and Divine now in advantage. Max holding up to the CT angle, wants to try and find this early pick. The slow is perfect. Helping the teammates scale into the site here. They're trying to find these gaps. This util from Divine. But Pandas are able to just get the kill. Brings it into an even situation, but they're all trapped onto the site. Starfire able to collect 2, collect 3! And it's a really nice retake. I mean, we've seen it again and again. Divine so confident for these A retakes. I mean, yeah, it's just been Divine absolutely clinical when it comes to retaking A. They've won 3 of their 5 rounds off it, and if you're Viridian, you just can't like take A. I mean, the retakes are so strong. You've got to have better ideas coming into these post punts. It looks like a solid default coming out now. So a mid-focus default. Getting this A main and B main info. Max already has a space. The dog comes out. Wall has been broken, but immediately broken from the male side.
Poison's off.
No mid control gained, but utility drained. Shiny no longer has the molly. Has to hold mid with just a gun and an orb. Wall goes up in A man. A little bit of spam to dissuade any lurk-ups. And looks like they're gonna reclear with this ultimate. And they're gonna find that 3 of them are Amen. Here, I think all 3 guns shoot.
I've got your trail.
Ult comes out from the side of Viridian. And just gonna see a brawl on site. Fino. Oh, they're going heaven. Fino holding this man angle, but at this point you're gonna realize Panda's getting the lurk kill onto Shiny. The flash comes out, no tag, the double swing. Why have I accidentally done that? But Raven able to collect a 2k. Pandas, another lurk kill coming into the round. I mean, surely you called for the cross with the wall going to vents, but this reclear from Raven of Mayo. Yeah. 2 CT here. I mean, you have to commit the stick. You have to stick, but time. The slow comes out. Kill collected, and Max spam not really gonna be able to do that, and Starfire gets the kill, secures the round. Gets the final kill on top of that. Not gonna matter too much in terms of economy. I think Viridian should be good to buy for the rest of the half. I mean, surely someone buys shiny. Yeah, someone on Divine should be buying shiny.
Anyone have funds to spare?
Here we go. It's all line up. They caught it for you if you want to steal that one. Yeah, three-man group in this B-man angle. Dog? Oh. I don't think it spotted out Shiny. I think Shiny's in the position to win the round here. The volley close though. Oh no! Bomb Dolphin just gonna be vulnerable. An easy kill for Shiny. It's absolutely perfectly played. A misused dog. Gonna be the downfall of Viridian into this round. Starfire gonna get one kill. The pinch coming through. Max trying to get the clutch, but not able to. 7-4. And this is what we like to see from Divine. The strong defensive positioning here from Shiny just absolutely being the difference maker. And last round and a half, Max, B's had their ultimate the whole half. And Starfire, Neela, I don't know when Neela got it, but probably had it for a bit. All up roll in main! A little bit of a teammate tag, but I think it's fine. Yep, Shiny just progressing. The TP out. Safety, but Raven looking for some more. Obey me subjects. Gonna try his hand at a 1v4 here. No space. Everything is a question mark. And it's gonna slow him down a bit, but 1 minute and 10 seconds to work with. And hasn't had an amazing game so far in terms of impact, but this would definitely be impactful. Able to get the kill onto Starfire. Athena with the trade. You've got to be faster than that if you want to get those 1v4 conversions. And overall, that's about the expected amount of rounds for Divine. If you're looking at that half, 8-4 for Viridian, you've got to feel like that's not a horrible half. You still got all these tools on defense for information. You've got Viper to hold down that middle side. And overall, I think if you're Viridian, you're not going to be too upset. And yeah, you've just got to win this pistol. If you lose this pistol, Viridian is going to be in a really awkward position. A double smoke commit. Jesus. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Neela able to get the kill onto Anders. The flash comes through. Bomb Dolphin. Little bit of work ahead of himself. The still into main. Obey me subjects. Able to get the kill. Flash comes out. Catches two. Neela not blind. Able to get two. Brings it to a possible situation for Viridian. And I mean, this is a must-win round.
Spike planted.
See, he's just a bit short of catching anyone. And Starfire, this main angle, gonna be looking to take some duels. And they opt to double walk CT. They want to clear out this space, but is it gonna be quick enough? I mean, time getting a bit low. Gonna have to reveal their hand. But the right click is really good for Max. Not able to stabilize the wallbangs onto Raven, and Starfire able to collect.
Bye-bye.
A pistol for Divine, and it looks like Viridian gonna have a rough time ahead of themselves. No force buy, just going for the full save. Want to play the 9-10. I'm sorry, the 9-10. 4-10.
Toxins going up.
And I mean there'll be four people in this A ramp position, but Divine are just taking sight. Shiny able to get the peg, and Neela also. The one way coming out from Shiny as well.
Poison's off. Here.
As the playing late main one way, which is always really strong. I mean, you see this a lot where people play with that one way and then the ramp space almost impossible to retake. I mean, sheer numbers being the reason they're able to get that kill. The nades is going to be good though. Shiny is going to be forced out into the open or just accept death. And still though, time. Fino, a good reposition. The Bulldog gonna distract them a bit of Starfire, but Raven able to peek out and everyone just facing at the same time. Really structured, really well played from Divine here. Keeping 2 Bulldogs and a Spectre. And, I mean, yeah, you're 10-4 now. You don't really need a force up or anything. Shiny just opting, even though, okay, no, Shiny does go for the Vandal buy. So you're gonna say Shiny, even though they save for it. They're just gonna opt for the Deagle, but no, Vandal buy. So it's a strong bonus coming out. Raven immediately gonna dog mid. Gonna spot out Raze there. And when you see a Raze in mid, you might suspect some sort of trap play here. Starfire gonna hop away while the smoke drops. The orb, the cycling of the smokes here.
Don't miss me too much.
It looks like they're gonna face this. Bomb Dolphin gonna look to swing out here. Able to get one, barely. The spray down is not clean, but there's still into ramp. Shiny able to catch one. Nearly catches onto Pandas too. I mean, it's so layered from Divine here. Neela taking all this B main space. And it's been mid-pressure. A lurk into B lurk. It's very thorough. They really want this bonus conversion just to close this game out early. But it's all going to be up to Obey Me subjects. Not able to get anything. And Panda's left in a 1v3 with 70 HP. Not really what you want to see. If you're Viridian. Flash into CT, clears out some information, and I mean, with the timing there, Panda's basically guaranteed to be heaven or flank, but the time, he's taking so long, he's being too thorough. I mean, there's a point where we've just got to risk it. You spot out Raven, but is it too late? And Raven's still able to collect 11-4. A perfectly played round from Divine. Very thorough. The mid pressure into the A lurk, into the B lurk, into the call to rotate. Very nicely planned. Well laid out bonus. And, I mean, Viridian don't know what just happened to them. It feels like they've just given up all this space, and it's because the A lurk's so strong with the Viper Wall and the Orb. The B main space, pretty easy to get if you don't show any presence, and after that mid pressure, just showcasing what Split's about. Raven gonna dog through here, but doesn't spot out the Obey Me subject. Shiny able to clear them out though. Starfire pushing through.
Slowing them down.
Going for some spam. Maybe hoping to get a cheeky kill somewhere. Slow comes out for the plant, just a safe plant. And, I mean, you've got to play on site. They're just accepting that. Shiny doesn't want to orb to give up the positioning. The Prowler as well, kind of selling for Viridian, but be able to clear it out. Pandas, Max, able to both get a kill, but Starfire with the trade. Satchel into sight, bombed off with the charge! Wide swinging! All up to Neela now. The suck gonna be good for stopping the initial kill. Sorry, tap. But with the drop, I mean, Viridian gonna collect, and it was a nice retake coming up for Viridian. Bob Dolphin with the ultra wide swing as a distraction. I mean, Divine gonna feel a bit, feel like it was a bit unfortunate there. Probably the round could have been different if the plant location was different, or if, you know, that kill on to Bomb Dolphin is collected and it's left in a 1v1. Could have made things a lot more simpler, but in the end, Viridian, just barely with the skin over their teeth, able to collect that round. So you're gonna need a bit more confident, consistent plays. Afino able to trade out Max, though getting 2 into ramp. He's got something to say about this game. Getting his third into the round. B gonna collect, and Max taking control of this round. A lot of ultimates to work with for the side of Divine, but an eco round probably just gonna look to get Shiny and Neela's ult to 5 ults. Basically guarantees yourself 12 rounds guaranteed OT if you can get those ults all online for the next round. Be looking to face this early into mid. Fino with a cheeky angle though. Fino dropping off. The Soul Bulldog. They're looking to play off Fino's weapon here. Just slowing it down, hoping, waiting for a re-clear, but nothing comes. Bomb Dolphin spotted out. Heal comes out from Fino. But B walks up here.
Poison's off.
Orb drops and they're resetting it to 8. This space got by Shiny. And Panda's able to catch out Shiny, but the shots aren't clean after that, and Shiny gets the revive. It's a possible thrifty, especially if Neela's gonna collect on the lurk like that. B, a lot to do. Not able to handle the pressure. Max able to get kill back, try and bring something back. Obey me, subjects. Going for a play in the CT, but it's all up to Max. Has to do a 1v3 to deny map point. He's got a good amount of time ahead of him. Still, gonna be a rough one. Spots out one in elbow. Spots out a Fino, but doesn't know where Neela is. And with time getting so low, you have to face something. Baits out the swing from Afino, but in the end, the main swing doesn't come out. The ult comes out, but now you've realized, oh, they're playing late. The tap comes out, the ult invested for naught. Max able to collect the kills, but not the round.
Match point.
And in the end, Viridian, I mean Max, a really nice attempt at it, baiting out the shots, but just not knowing where the last one is. The sucker's there in main, and against other agents, maybe I'd have shot it, but time is getting so low, it's still a really rough situation. The Divine gonna be happy with that. A thrifty, well, basically a thrifty, to get themselves that point. Gonna spot out 2 on site. Shiny able to get a kill onto Max as the trade. B though able to do some work into site. Obey me subjects as well, and the site holder's immaculate. And that's the issue sometimes with trying to hit a strong site. And the idea was just use these ultimates, close out the game. But now you've used 2 ultimates, haven't been patient, letting the Sky Seekers find their paths, find the enemies, and now you're down to ultimates, back on an eco, and giving Viridian some ins to this game.
Should I play some stars in this
Solo,
reality?
I want to discredit Divine. They're still in an incredible position to close out this game. Only going to be really looking at 12 to 8. And Viridian, you have to play perfect here from now on if you want that success. If you want that map win. Be able to spot out Starfire the trade. Minimap trade not really going to come through because of the sheriffs. I mean, this ult so oppressive. They want to clear them out, but how can you do that? I mean, they know. They know no one's really gonna push this. But still, Obey Me Subject's forward line, it doesn't really have a way to get out. The smoke will be so late as well. You have to get at least 2 here. Spots out Neela and able to get 1, 2, 3. Oh, nearly gets the 4th, but Afino barely able to take out Obey Me Subjects.
30 seconds left.
Ult goes down. Suspecting B's flank now. The Prowler is good for the bait in, and B able to collect.
My priorities, they're suffering.
And this is the round you want to win if you're Divine. You don't want to let this get closer. You lose this, back in another eco. I mean, the credit's just not in your favor there.
Poison orb.
The spam load coming out from Starfire.
Scout destroyed.
And an early pick. A little bit aggressive from Obey Me Subjects. Granting his team, this B main space, really wanted to find a pick here, but not able to get anything. And Shiny so patient. Starfire able to collect onto Max, and it's looking like the beginning of the end for Viridian.
Be right back.
3v5 now. And
You are
Shiny
divided.
swallowed all the way up. Catches the first and the second. All up to Obey Me Subjects.
Hawk out. Blinded.
Catches 2 with the flash, but Starfire able to stabilize in time.
Attackers win.
13 to 8. And split goes in favor of Divine. And we're going to be coming up onto Corrode, which is Divine's map pick. But, I mean, with how Viridian played that, it's gonna be a long road ahead of them. They've got to really dig deep to get the map win from Divine there, but it's not impossible. And we'll see after a 5-minute break. We are back. Divine taking out the win 13-8 on split, but with Corrode coming up, Viridian gonna have to dig deep. I mean, it's a lot more. It's a similar map to Split, where you take this mid control and hold on, sorry, we are loading in. Yeah, no, but it's a similar map where you mid control is important, but there is a decent amount of diversity on this map, so it'll be interesting to see what both teams opt for. I think Viper is usually seen on both sides. I'm saying that, and I'm looking at Viridian's comp, and I'm seeing interesting choices. Wait, you played Duelist? Wait, oh, they don't even have. Oh, they don't have Bomb Dolphin anymore. That's right. Subbed in Bomb Dolphin for Yams. Okay. On the side of Divine, a Chamber Viper? You're asking Starfire to do quite a lot on the Waylet, but they showcased it works on the last map. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. We're good. I was like, hold on. Is the coach in the wrong slot? But no, I just checked their VC. They have 6 people in there, so yes, it is in the right slot. I was worried for a second, but we're good. We're good.
Go, go, go!
Now we wait.
I mean, it's an interesting choice going for a Vise over a Viper in this meta. So B's got to be pretty confident and good Vise to make up for the shortcomings of the kit now. But we'll have to see. An exchange of smokes in mid here. And all the solo space taken by Yams. What comes out? It's interesting. Max Aggregate. Spam kill with a triple walk through the wall of enemy subject, able to get a 2k onto the side. Now all up to Shiny and Neela. A 2v4 situation, but I've seen worse 2v4 situations. The Wisp comes out. And Shiny able to get the kill and a crucial whiff. Yams gonna feel bad for that one. And Pandas now. Expected, seen, Shiny with the 4k. Able to get the first round and a 3rd pistol in a row for the side of Divine. Orb lineup coming here, but the gamble stack.
Cutting through.
I mean, do Divine consider they got a spot 3 and maybe consider their options? If you know, able to get the kill onto Pandas, and they might just leave here, but they are committing. B able to get the kill. Flash comes out, a bit of a misplay, but one kill gained. Yams could be released from the tether and left in a 4v2 situation. I mean, it is an eco, but I feel like could have gone a bit better for yourselves. If you know, gonna get heavily tagged here. Swing out with the slide, obey me subjects, able to collect, and that's what I wanted to see. A little bit better coming out from Viridian there, doing some good damage. Shiny though, able to buy up 3 guns coming into this round. I mean, it's pretty. It was a solid round from Viridian. They had the right read with the gamble stack. I mean, what else are you really going to do on an eco? It was just the fact some players maybe overpeaked and they got punished out for it. But still though, Divine, weirdly enough, were able to handle that gamble stack pretty well. Even like pushing into it. This fight onto beat main, obey me subjects, able to collect.
Be right back.
Smoke comes out. Cologne. Max able to get the kill just with the wide swing out. Obey me subjects also gonna get a kill. Raven though able to trade back. It's interesting in mid. And left to Neela in 1v4 situation. Neela was good on this last map. But just gonna get caught out, bringing out their gun.
Go, go, go!
Huh.
Where are you? Slowing them down.
Bella comes out. Neela collects onto B. Shiny able to catch onto Yams. 3v3 situation. Shiny leading the charge, able to get the kill onto Obey subjects. Now a 2v3 situation. Viridian in the disadvantage, and Divine putting themselves in a really good spot so far. Looking maybe to get an early 4-1 lead. There's double up in CT.
Bring them down.
Can you hear them? Shiny spots up both of them. Able to get both, and Shiny 9-1, having the pistol, and now this round just big impactful multi kills. The lineup coming out from Pandas.
I'll find you.
Spam. I mean, it's a classic, but Max just looking for some damage shots. Here that comes out. flash as well, but it might be a bit deep. Shiny able to get the kill anyways. 2K 11 to 1 now. The classic right click, 2 bullets. Going for a little bit of cheeky spam.
One enemy remaining.
Not able to get the ace anymore, but maybe the 4K once again. Shiny clean with the shots right now. And it looks like a carry, but it's just been Shiny leading the charge and getting all these kills. I wouldn't so much discredit what Divine have been doing as a whole team here. This is fast charge onto B side. Ult comes out, tags B, and one more. Don't know who else. But Raven the ult into heaven, I believe. Just dropping down like Batman. And all the kills go to the side of Divine.
One enemy
Showcasing
remaining.
why they've picked Kurok here as their map pick. Because they're so confident, so dominant on this map. I mean, Shiny's only died once. That is the bonus round. And a timeout from Viridian. Much needed one. I mean, you've got to talk about it. It's, I mean, you're getting rolled. I mean, Shiny has had an insane game, but it's not to discredit what Divine have been doing. They've been grouping, scaling correctly together, and it's been so well layered utility. And I mean, Divine just really stepping it up. Viridian, on the other hand, really gonna be looking for some answers. How can they stop these group pushes? Because this mid control, they don't have this passive smokes they can do, so they can only really do one smoke and choke because of the mid smoke having to be there. So it's a rough situation when you don't have a Viper here. You don't have, like, you want to smoke mid all the time, but if you don't, then you just get lurked up on, and it restricts you, right? But for Viridian, it looks like they want to come up with some sort of plan, probably not coming into this round, but coming into the next round, where they're just going to be looking for some sort of way to shut down these scout pushes, maybe hold the A main choke a bit more, because it's such a hard site to retake, and maybe just holding these chokes, fighting for space a bit more aggressively. The blind comes out, Panda's able to get one, but traded out by Starfire. Fino gonna dog out. Spam comes out, Raven good to collect off the utility, and they're so together. Divine showcasing a coordinated team play on this map of the road. Gonna group together again. Fino maybe doing this CT angle. Oh, Max spots out the barrel. Raven not able to adjust in time. Fight in main is big. No kill collected though. Ult comes out now. It's gonna spot both into this main side. The kill comes out. They know the last one is on this side. Fino not gonna be able to get anything, and it's a thrifty coming out from Viridian. And I mean, Shiny went down, and the others, they're doing a good effort, but the duel's just going the way of Viridian in the end. The biggest kill, I'd say, was the Sheriff kill from Max in the 3v3. Bringing the numbers to their advantage, getting the ultimate, and immediately popping it, no hesitation. Able to get insane value, spotting out both of them. Getting them from animation on both their positions. Really nice ult. This mid line gonna be denied. Neela smoked off. And there's the second smoke, and that's what I was talking about. Once both your smokes are down, how are you gonna You can't cycle anything.
Bring them down.
Pandas might be getting pushed up upon, but the duels all in favor of Divine. And this is what a structured and well-together team looks like. When they're taking your side, it just seems like they're all together, also grouped, also patient, waiting for each other. Starfire, a little bit of an overheat, but still. 3v1. Op saved from Shiny.
Gotta go.
Not actually expecting Obey subjects to go for it. Why is Shiny there? I guess just full faith in the 1v2. It was pretty much unlosable.
Whatever happens, Sakin, don't panic. Trembling is bad for your game.
And Viridian back down on Eco. You win one, lose the next. Gonna be horrible for your money. Especially when the one you win, you only have 2 alive in the end. So yeah, Viridian gonna be kind of rough on the economy here, but gonna have to make it work. Gotta start getting some more rounds on the defensive side, the strong side of Corrode. Starfire, dash, but an instant recall, and the ult coming out. Blow for blow, but Divine in favor, getting this A site, opening it up.
Spike planted. Cover going out.
Now, rotate time to come out from Viridian, but you walk into 3 people mid, you have the worst weaponry.
Last player standing.
And Afino, just the white swing. Able to get the last kill, flawless round. And it's incredible from Divine, knowing when to quit, leaving the B site and just ending up A off the lurks. Incredibly played, and a little bit... Oh, sorry. A little bit rough for Viridian. You're gonna have to win this one. Must win, in my opinion. You want. You lose this, you're looking 2-9.
Bring them down.
Max just tanking the dog. This is the very last moment. But there's your A space, all given up.
Slow down.
Spam comes out from Pandas, but not gonna find anything. And Shiny's ultimate gonna give themselves a lot of space. But Obey Me subjects able to get that pick onto Neela. Shuts down any prospect of a mid lurk. Panda's able to catch out Afino. Raven not able to find too much. Starfire able to get the kill, but immediately tread out by Obey Me subjects. Time so low. The shots aren't stable, just quite stable enough, and Shiny not able to get the clutch. And time is so low. I mean, Shiny was unaware of the situation ahead of themselves. You had to fight one of the angles and just didn't fight the correct one, unfortunately, where it had more people coming in from side. And Viridian, I said it, must win. They're able to win it out. And I mean, Obey Me subjects just been stellar so far. You're showcasing some confidence on that Sky in the last map, and then when you've put him on Duelist, he's just been unlocked, confident, able to take these duels how he wants. Neela, Shiny, both gonna face this angle. They're both not ready for it. Obey Me subject able to get the kill. Raven, Sapphire, able to get some trades back though. The Omen ult for the spike gonna be collected. Just setting up for an A hit here. And I mean, you've seen that Vyse plays B all the time. You saw Obami subjects there. They're just gonna plant for CT and play for CT. It's super smart coming out from Divine here because they're gonna understand. Well, they have this B main space. They have this mid space. Likely to flank.
Shadows traveling.
And this forward positioning from Afino, gonna confirm it. Spots out the barrel, Raven, not gonna shoot too early, lines up the kill. And 1v2 situation now for B. Prelate just gonna be missed on the timing there, but B making some steps, making some noise. It's gonna be really, oh, that's unlucky situation there. Spots out Raven, but the eye and the swing out too good.
Last round before the switch.
Lighting prep.
Now we wait.
You want to play? Let's play.
4-man on B. 1 lurk mid. B has to do a lot onto the site. And try. But gets caught out. Now to Nila. That's unfortunate. Bold play. Not gonna find success there. But Viridian on site. Able to get some crucial picks. Max though, tagged up, but still able to get the kill onto Afino. 2v4 situation now. Gonna have to have Starfire bail them out, but Obami subjects just able to get the kill in the end. 8-4 half, and
Switching sides.
it's a similar story to the last map. You wanna, it's a must-win pistol, but
We got this.
for the side of Viridian, they don't have the Viper. They don't have the passive pressure on mid or A or wherever you want to put that wall. And what that means is when you hit these sites with the Neon Yoru, it's a strong site hit. You've got the B for the post plant, but the trade-off is you don't have those mid-round lurk potential and you don't have those cancel options as much as you'd want them. So, bit of a trade-off coming out when you have a Vice here. Instant blind comes out. Viridian scaling off that appropriately. And making it pretty obvious they're going for this A hit here. And retake opted by Divine on the A site. Just because they have this mid space. B though, able to get the kill onto Fino. It's a big crucial early pick. Numbers advantage now for the side of Divine. Mid kill from Obami subjects is super huge too, and Nila able to get the first kill for Divine. CT fights. Bit shaky, able to confirm the kills. Viridian looking like they're gonna get themselves their first pistol of the series. Max not gonna let that opportunity slip. And fast take Obami subjects and because the early pick onto Nila. Sheriff spam, but no kill there. Shiny. Solo and CT. Shiny's had an incredible game so far, but just a classic, but Starfire able to get the 2k. B gonna fall to the classic, and suddenly it's gone oh so wrong.
Anyone else?
It's the first pick with the Spectre. But it's not planted for Max. You're gonna have to run him down, and Shiny, the right-click classics, able to collect. Looks like talk is talking about mid, sorry, from the side of Divine. After eco round win, gonna be shattering for the side of Viridian. Looking down the barrel of 510 again, but Obey Me subjects early pick onto Neela. Gotta collect the outlaw there. The hinder, good, but no kill collected. Spots out 4? Was that 5? I think it was 4. Oh. Aggressive peek from Shiny. Drops a Spectre. It's not a horrible gun to drop on an anti-eco, but it's looking a bit shaky now. Hearing them walk into B site here. And we might be seeing this tale again where when one team wins a Thrifty, the next does too. Gonna be all up about this flank here. Starfire gonna have to be a little patient here. Has to recall in the dash, but best you can do is information and maybe get tagged a little for your troubles. So you're just gonna opt to wait for the teammates. Pandas. Big kill coming out from them.
Where are you?
Fino sends out the eye. Prowler. Flat out from Starfire is good. Spots out the last. Obey Me subjects barely able to get the kill, and Thrifty for Thrifty now.
Go, go, go!
Cover going out. Who's next?
Gonna hit the Euro coming that way. Just gonna have to back off. Not too much you can do that. And it's a free A side again. I mean, that's the issue with Divine's playstyle. They are a very good retake team, but on a map like Corrode A, where retake is one of the most challenging parts, it is extremely challenging to get through these chokes. And you see it here. 2 tiny chokes, 1 Omen blind, and how are they meant to scale? The molly comes out. It's a good molly, but Pandas with the good off angle there. Able to get the second into the round. Obey Me subject's gonna back him up. Flat out CT now comes out, but it's not gonna be enough at this point. Divine gonna lose out on the retake there. Didn't have the better weaponry, but it's gonna get close. Divine maybe a bit worried here, and immediately a timeout coming out. Very smart time to timeout. They want to talk about probably how they're letting A go too easily, because for the side of Divine, when you let when you play a retake, these chokes are so small, and sure, you're an amazing retake team, but it's not the best option. It's not the, the go-to that you want to do. So, makes sense. Taking this time out. Probably want to talk to their team about that. And for the side of Viridian, I saw a little, some pings on the side of B side. So, they're probably going to be going for some sort of B hit here. And yeah, Divine immediately talking about the strong A setup. Maybe even Waylay ult fight. Prowler spots nothing out. Gonna save the Waylay ult. It's good, smart decision making to use the Prowler off and then use the ult off that. Just gonna recognize this be Raven able to get the overpick. Now, on a side like B, I'd say it's pretty confident you can play retake here. Spam comes out from Max, but
Spike planted.
no kill. No one's up there quite yet. Vines come out, and that's Vi's getting pretty good value here because the Thorn's gonna be stalling, but the rotates are still coming out. The ult gonna come from far back in CT. Where they are as well. Full retake. They've played main. Everyone's playing main. And they want to flood back out, but it's such a small choke. And they're just gonna get mowed down. Divine, I mean, they had the ultimates for the retake. It makes sense why Viridian wanted to play like that, but in the end, you can't settle for that. You've got to push up for more space. If your whole plan is to just flood back into the site after they ult, it's not gonna work. They're all gonna be watching the choke because they've cleared out the whole site. And then when you've got 5 barrels, it's a lot harder than, you know, hitting a normal site where there's only 2 or 3 people max. So in the end, Divine just able to capitalize off the mistake from Viridian.
Bring them down.
Slowing them down.
Big kill from Yams here. And is trying to find something, but not really able to. And honestly, maybe better voice utility, but... Oh, Starfire! Able to spot up Pandas, not even... I didn't even see that, to be honest.
Launching thorns.
He must have seen... I definitely think there's, like, something seen. It's unfortunate.
Cover going out.
Just missed the timing to kill the ult there.
Here.
And once again, Divine playing retake on A. Viridian just abusing this fact. I mean, they did lose 2 towards the A site, one playing up, trying to get some picks. And they're feigning like it's a CT retake. But this flank stuff are able to get the trade.
Last player
But B
standing.
gonna be faster
Put down.
and be able to get another kill. Unfortunately, it's not going to save you, B. I did see that pie.
I demand what I'm owed.
Sorry for your loss.
Now we wait.
Retrieving wall.
Yeah,
I've got funds to burn. Who needs a
Divine
gun?
just on another eco. This is going to be awfully close.
Now
I
we
mean,
wait.
Viridian have been picking apart the attack pretty nicely here. And honestly, in this situation, you could consider Viridian in a really good spot to take the lead on this map. Shiny, not going to be able to do too much with the whole kit of the enemy team against them. If you don't know, just tucked in backside. What can you do? The whiff on the shorty, you're not able to find anything there. Slow, and the blind comes out, but no one to capitalize off. Nila. Very careful, but not going to consider this angle.
Last player standing.
It's a 1v2 situation, somehow. Starfire able to get the shot onto the sliding neon. It's absolutely unreal. Gotta stick for half. And Max, fast with the shot. Able
I don't care if
to
there
get
are 5 of them
over
or
the
50
line.
of them.
Viridian
Go.
nearly getting ecoed, but in the end, just just by the skin of their teeth able to close it out. And that's the thing. If you're Divine, what they play differently there is they tried to hold site. They played these site positions, and that's what they want to do. And that's probably what was talked about in the timeout. It's just that one round where they fought mid was a bit unfortunate. And this is going to be a bloodbath. Shiny spots out. 2. 1 for a Fino, and they're just still going. I'm swapping to the wrong guy. Starfire. Able to get the kill into Yams, and Shiny. Final kill. Flawless round, and it's a really nice trap.
Keep fighting.
Incredibly played by Divine, and that's the power of a Waylay. This is why Waylay's really, really good on this map. It's because you have these oppressive fake opportunities. You have these oppressive fighting opportunities with the recall and the double dash. Makes Waylay super strong on this map. It's why Waylay's played a lot on this map. And the whole kit just fits it so perfectly. Good showcase for that. Instant double slide, but Athena able to collect. And I didn't even realize Viridian,
Nice slow down.
the economy was so destroyed by that round. All the rounds had been close beforehand. Smoke comes out mid, Cyclone smoke 50 seconds in the round left. And this line from Neela just gonna be what it's about. Flash comes out. Clone. Op is gonna be spotted out, but the shot is nice.
30 seconds left.
Beast might have a little bit of an issue here. Classic. It might not be good for this one. Starfire able to collect. And 12 to 9.
Match point.
Map and series point, and my energy has been, if you cannot tell, kind of drained. I'm sorry. I've been producing, casting, observing. But it's worth it. We get to see this game live, you know. Shiny solo hold on B. Mid player is gonna be close to back up. The ult gonna come out though.
Who's next?
Oh, Shiny's in trouble. Double ult comes out. You're not going to be able to hit your ult. Leave. Starfire and Max both going to get a kill. It's good store utility. Don't want them to flat out this choke. A bit fast on the trigger there. The blind gonna come out from Raven, gonna be good for the scale. Big kill from Starfire. CT fight not going too well. Pandas gonna have to be the playmaker. Gets the first 1v2 map and series point. He is unable to do anything, and watching the round be taken away from him in real time. Divine gonna close it out. And Divine take this win. And while, you know, it wasn't an amazing, like, Viridian not going to be amazingly happy because, you know, they lose. But still though, in the end of this game, to them, it doesn't mean a lot other than confidence coming into playoffs. And if you're confident from, you know, getting those few rounds that you got on how you brought Divine to such a close game after that start, then yeah, it's makes sense why you'd feel relatively okay. But yeah, in the end, Divine able to get the win, and I'm going to go because I'm